Well, Carrie's is a class. It's actually called Restaurant Management, and it's one of the courses that the food and beverage students in the hospitality department take. It's kind of their senior level class for food and beverage. And what the students do is they come in on the first day and they have one item on the menu, which is our Moroccan rolls, and the rest of the menu they put together themselves. So the very first day I give them their assignment to come up with different recipes, and that's where we start. And then it takes us usually about maybe 6 or 7 weeks to get the recipes all worked through, to come up with the grocery list, the prep sheets, and all of the many different things, and then we open. Well, Carrie's actually is open to the public. A lot of people don't realize that, but we not only serve the university community, but the community at large. And we're located on the 4th floor of the professional building, which is 609 East Cherry. And we are certainly a destination restaurant. And I think people have to find out about us. The other thing that happens is every semester we're open for about 8 weeks, and then we close, and then we open again. So normally we open in March, mid-March, and we will be open then through the first part of May. And then again in the fall semester, we open sometime in October and close then the first week of December. You know, the Moroccan rolls are kind of becoming famous. I love this. My very first class of Carrie's, which was just a great class because we didn't ever serve food in the same fashion that we do now, but they came up with our mission statement, and they also came up with our Moroccan rolls. So from the beginning we have had these wonderful appetizers. You get 3 of them to an order. They're made from spinach and 3 kinds of cheese: ricotta, parmesan, and feta cheese. There's some green onions in there, and they're all rolled up in phyllo pastry, and they're baked until they're golden brown, and they're served with creamy dill sauce, which some people think that I think they only eat the Moroccan rolls because it gives them a vehicle for eating creamy dill sauce. So, but that's been with us since the very beginning of Carrie's. Well, the class is amazing in that the students do everything. They start with, as I mentioned, recipe development. They see those recipes all the way from kind of coming up with an idea to seeing them roll out on a menu. So they get the real-time opportunity to do pricing. They get the real opportunity to do all of the prep work. The class is divided into 3 groups, and they are either on a prep team, the line team, which those are the people that when someone places an order, they actually prepare the food during service. And then we have our service staff. And the students rotate then. Each of them gets a manager in the front of the house and the back of the house opportunity. Everybody does dish for one day. So it gives them the opportunity to see what it's like to open a restaurant. And for many of them, they may have worked in the industry, but any place that you work, you learn new systems. And they bring new systems, which is great as well. So they're evolving, and Carrie's is evolving. Another thing I'm really proud of is that a few years ago, one of my coworkers wrote a grant for a micro system, and so the students are training on this just brand new, really nice equipment that is the point of sales system that would be used in most restaurants where they would go to work. Well, one of the focuses for Carrie's that I always try to incorporate, because it's a personal interest and also because I just think it's the right thing to do, is sustainable practices and products. Some semesters that's easier for us than others. Normally in the fall semester is when you'll see us utilizing maybe fruit from the Missouri fruit station. We're able to maybe incorporate some things there. We also have worked with the student garden in the past and have used, say, their fresh basil or things such as that. it is a challenge to keep those fresh products coming, but as far as systems, that's something that we also work very diligently to make sure that we're recycling, that we're using our water in a very mindful way, that we are paying attention to things such as waste, and if we're noticing that we're making too much of a product, to make sure that we cut back on that. So there are a lot of sustainable organizational things that we implement that also, I think, for the students when they go out, they can bring that to their jobs as well.